Oh, I'm sorry. You probably guys don't know about emulation. Well, I got just the thing to show you on how to work on emulation and where you could get them from. Well, you didn't see nothing. Okay, let's start with these attacks. Go to your internet. Can this thing be any more slower? The website that I suggest you to go to is doperoms.com. That's what I usually use. Where most games are around. It's pretty much like a 5-star website where a lot of people go to download as much emulators, but not CD games like PS2 and Dreamcast, Xbox 360. Nah, too modern. Let me do this real quick. As you can see. Okay, whenever you need an emulator, you'll see the section up there, and all you gotta do is just click on emulator. Then soon as you go down, you're gonna see a couple of emulators I can use. Since you guys probably don't know about emulation, you just click on one, and then they're gonna show you different type of emulators for Nintendo 64. And some of them would be great for your computer, and some of them would probably won't work as well because of the certain DOS commands, or it's probably just the kind of video card you put in. For example, like the operating system that shows with that Windows sign there, it means that it works on Windows and stuff like that. Each one you pick would show which one has the highest rating. I suggest you pick the one with the highest rating because they might work well on your computer. If they don't, then I don't know. So keep clicking on that. Download Project 64. Click on this, and then click Save File, and put it like anywhere as easy as you could find it. Okay, now when we want to do Nintendo games, you'll see this ROM section up there, which says ROMs, and pick out the Nintendo 64 games there. If you want to do it alphabetically, you'll see these letters. For an example, like if I want to look for Super Mario 64, yeah. And if it's not there, check on the higher numbers to find the rest of the games that starts with the letter S. Super Smash Brothers. No, I think I went a little too high with that back there. And Super Mario 64 is there. Now, as you see there, they show stuff like X's and check marks, and these kind of symbols like that. they show if it's recommended or it's not. If you see excess, then you would try to be aware of that. These check marks pretty much shows you that they work properly, and these are like unknown, so they probably work or not. And now oh yeah, and beware of those letters you see with them. With the J stands for Japanese, E stands for English, U stands for United States. So you pretty much know what version they are from and which version that they are not. Just click one of them and save it in certain files, just as you did on downloading the ones for Project 64. This should be too easy for you. I'm tired. Let's go back to a certain place. If you can't find your Pod 64 or it's not around, try checking in your local C drive. Program files 36, and they might find your and there it is if you can't find it. So it might not be saved in your desktop, it might be saved on your hard drive like that. And they should be showing plugins, lang, and docs. It cannot be shown just Pod 64 alone, because if they don't show enough, then you can't play it and stuff. Certain computers that you use would probably affect what you use for a computer, depending on a certain space. But I suggest you check on properties of your computer and of your emulator before you use it on. Seems small enough for this computer. Now let's check on the computer properties. Right click on computer and properties. They're going to show you the processor, installation of our RAM, and system file, and pen and touch. Usable. That's what I like to see. On part 2, you're going to see on how to use ROMs and emulators together, and how you get to play these games by using ROM emulator. Well, sorry about the episode 1 and 2 if you guys don't know on emulation, but you'll pretty much get this cool idea on how to use them. Stay tuned for part 2.